Top 10 Greatest Underdog Stories in Sports History. Hey there, beautiful people. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, because today we're diving deep into a topic that's near and dear to every sports fan's heart, the underdog story. We're talking about those magical moments when the impossible becomes reality, when David slays Goliath, when those scrappy, overlooked teams or athletes rise up to conquer the giants. Get ready to be inspired. This isn't just a list, it's a testament to the power of human spirit, perseverance, and maybe a little bit of luck. From the basketball court to the soccer field to the boxing ring, we're about to embark on a wild journey through some of the most improbable and exhilarating sports victories of all time. You might think you know some of these stories, but trust me, we're going deep. We're talking behind-the-scenes drama, unbelievable plays, and the sheer emotional roller coaster that comes with rooting for the underdog. So, buckle up because this is going to be epic. Let's kick things off with a story so unbelievable, it sounds like it was ripped straight from a Hollywood script. Leicester City, a football club with a colorful history, started the 2015 to 2016 English Premier League season with 5,000 to 1 odds of winning. They were the ultimate underdogs, a team that had never won the top English title in their 132-year history. Led by their charismatic Italian manager, Claudio Ranieri, and fueled by a mix of grit, determination, and some Jamie Vardy magic, Leicester City started winning and winning. The Foxes, a blue-collar team in a league of billionaires, were turning the established order on its head. Week after week, they defied the odds, silenced the doubters, and captured the hearts of fans around the globe. On May 2nd, 2016, after a nail-biting season, Leicester City were crowned champions of England. This wasn't just a victory for Leicester City, it was a victory for underdogs everywhere. It was a moment that transcended sport, reminding us why we love this beautiful game. Fast forward to 1980. The Cold War casts a long, icy shadow. Tensions peak on the ice rink in Lake Placid. Young American amateurs face the invincible Soviet team. The Soviets, seasoned professionals, dominate. The Americans, underdogs, believe in themselves. Down by a goal, the impossible happens. The Americans score 2 quick goals. Against all odds, the United States wins. The miracle on ice, a defining moment in sports history. Now let's travel to the sun-drenched fields of Portugal for UEFA Euro 2004. Greece, a team that had never won a major tournament, were considered long shots. Under German coach Otto Rehhagel, they transformed. They played disciplined, defensive football, frustrating opponents. They shocked the world by defeating Portugal in the opening game. They defeated France, the reigning champions, in the quarterfinals. In the final, they scored early and held firm to become champions of Europe. In 1990, boxing witnessed one of the most seismic upsets in sports history. Mike Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion, was seemingly invincible. Enter Buster Douglas, a 42-to-1 underdog with a point to prove. Douglas entered the ring with quiet confidence and steely resolve. In the 10th round, the impossible happened. Douglas knocked Tyson down for the first time in his career. The ultimate underdog was declared the new heavyweight champion. The year is 1985, and the NCAA men's basketball tournament, affectionately known as March Madness, is living up to its name. Villanova, a small Catholic university from Philadelphia, wasn't exactly a basketball powerhouse. They entered the tournament as a scrappy 8 seed, not given much of a chance by the experts. But what they lacked in size and star power, they made up for in heart, hustle, and an almost telepathic connection on the court. Their coach, Rollie Massimino, had instilled in them a belief that they could compete with anyone. They navigated their way through the tournament, pulling off upsets against highly ranked opponents like Michigan, Maryland, and North Carolina. They found themselves in the championship game against the mighty Georgetown Hoyas, led by future NBA Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing. Villanova played with a fearless abandon, shooting an astonishing 78.6% from the field, a record that still stands today. When the final buzzer sounded, it was Villanova, the improbable champions who had etched their names into college basketball history. Let's journey to the world of Olympic wrestling. where the year 2000 witnessed a feat of strength and determination for the ages. In the super heavyweight gold medal match, a young American wrestler named Rulon Gardner found himself facing a seemingly insurmountable challenge. His opponent, Alexander Karelin, a Russian wrestling legend known as the Experiment and the Russian Bear. Karelin was a three-time Olympic gold medalist, undefeated in international competition for 13 years. Gardner, a Wyoming native with a heart of a lion, refused to be intimidated. The match was a grueling, tense affair, a clash of styles and wills. Then, in a moment that will forever be etched in Olympic history, Gardner managed to break Karelin's grip, scoring a point and securing a stunning victory. Rulon Gardner, the underdog, had defeated the seemingly unbeatable Alexander Karelin. The year is 2016, and the stage is set for one of the most heartwarming underdog stories in the history of international football. Iceland, a small island nation in the North Atlantic with a population of just over 330,000, were making their debut in the UEFA European Championship. They were the smallest nation ever to qualify for the tournament, and few gave them any chance of making it out of the group stages. But Iceland, led by their co-managers Lars Lagerbäck and Heimir Hallgrímsson, had a secret weapon, an unbreakable team spirit and a passionate fan base. In their opening game, they held Portugal, the eventual champions, to a draw, and followed that up with a historic victory against Austria. In the round of 16, they faced England, a team ranked 10th in the world and considered overwhelming favorites. Iceland stunned England 2-1, sparking wild celebrations back in Reykjavik. Their fairy tale run would eventually come to an end in the quarterfinals against France, but not before they had captured the hearts of football fans around the globe. The year is 2007, and the stage is set for Super Bowl Kill 2. The New England Patriots, led by Tom Brady, were undefeated, a perfect 18-0. The New York Giants, barely in the playoffs, stood in their way. Led by coach Tom Coughlin and a quarterback Eli Manning, they rose to the occasion. Manning's miraculous pass to David Tyree set up the game-winning touchdown. The Giants defeated the undefeated Patriots in one of the greatest upsets ever. The world of tennis witnessed one of its most captivating Cinderella stories in 2021. Emma Raducanu, a young British player ranked 150th in the world, entered the US Open as an unknown qualifier. Few outside the tennis world had even heard of her, and she was given virtually no chance of making a deep run in the tournament. But Raducanu, with her powerful ground strokes and unwavering focus, was about to take the tennis world by storm. She navigated her way through the qualifying rounds, then proceeded to win match after match in the main draw. In the final, she faced another teenager, Leylah Fernandez of Canada. In the end, it was Raducanu who emerged victorious, becoming the first British woman to win a Grand Slam singles title since Virginia Wade in 1977. Her victory was a testament to her talent, her work ethic, and her unwavering belief in herself. Let's rewind to 1988 to one of the most iconic moments in World Series history. The Los Angeles Dodgers, led by their manager Tommy Lasorda, were facing the Oakland Athletics in Game 1 of the Fall Classic. The Dodgers were trailing 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th inning, down to their last out. Their star player, Kirk Gibson, was sidelined with injuries to both his hamstring and his knee. But as the Dodgers' hopes seemed to be fading, Gibson hobbled out of the dugout and approached Lasorda, pleading to be put in the game. Facing Dennis Eckersley, the A's dominant closer, Gibson fought through pain and fatigue, fouling off pitches and battling to stay alive. Then, on a 3-2 count, Eckersley made a mistake, leaving a slider hanging over the plate. Gibson unleashed a mighty swing, sending the ball soaring over the right field fence for a dramatic, game-winning home run. Gibson, his face contorted in a mixture of pain and ecstasy, slowly rounded the bases, his home run forever etched in baseball lore. So there you have it, folks. 10 stories of triumph. 10 moments when the impossible became reality. These weren't just sporting events. They were testaments to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity, to defy expectations, and to achieve greatness when no one thought it was possible. What's amazing about these stories is that they're not just about winning or losing. They're about something far more profound. They remind us that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, we should never give up on our dreams. They inspire us to believe in ourselves, to push beyond our limits, and to embrace the challenges that life throws our way. So next time you're feeling down, next time you're facing a challenge that seems too great to overcome, remember these stories. Remember the Leicester Cities, the 1980 US hockey teams, the Buster Douglases, and the Emma Raducanis of the world. Let their stories be a beacon of hope, a reminder that anything is possible if you dare to dream big and fight like hell for what you believe in.